Hey guys, it's Will. Hopefully you're having a great day today. In this one, we're going to go over APLD stock. We had a nice following of it up until about yesterday when we saw it surge up into $28 a share, and we were anticipating a sell back down into this $26 range. We did see it sell back in this greater uptrend that we're seeing, and then it bounced there this morning. And in our daily live trading session this morning, we were looking for that dip buy. We pointed it out this morning. We said, most of the time when the data center market is bullish, especially like how it has been with increased contracts, more deals with big tech, more building of data centers from Apple and Google and Microsoft and Tesla, anticipating more demand for AI and the infrastructure that's required, that when we're in a bull market, a lot of times what happens is you see these sell downs at market open, and then you see a recovery throughout the rest of the day. You could see that here on the 25th. You could see a little bit of that on the 26th. And then we see that again on the December 1st, sell down and then recovery throughout the day. And we really saw that on Friday as well. And then into today, we saw things sell down into this territory around $25 a share. And now they're kind of continuing up in this APLD uptrend up to $30 a share. Now, we were just talking about it this morning in our live session. If you guys ever want to tune on in, it's the second link in the description for daily live trading in StockMate. And you can still get a free t-shirt when you join. But let's talk about APLD and where it's going right now. If we take a look at some of the projections, we can go over to the Prophecy app, which is the machine, which I'm getting very excited to continue to build and distribute to more investors as we're working on this. And I can go ahead and search up APLD, for example, and we could start getting the analysis. Looks like you got projections that are bullish from Grok over the next month. And some of the one-year projections from all the models have been extremely bullish. We're talking 50 or 100% potential increase projections on APLD. So, for example, like right here, you could see if it's projected over the next month about 4%, getting above that $30 range, that would be up here in this continued trend. That's kind of what it's anticipating here. Now, here's the deal. As we see this overall uptrend kicking in for APLD and these projections up into this $30 range, which is a 15% swing that they've already made a 7% gain on over the last day here, and that's including the dip this morning, as that's not just a 4% gain today. They also dipped down this morning, so 7% swing today. If they're anticipating this $30 range and they're holding above this $27 price point, the next targets for APLD are in this trend, continuing up. It might look something like this, up into that $35 to $40 range. And you might say, well, that's very bullish. What makes you say that it's so bullish in that regard? APLD is a stock we've been covering for, almost a year now. It hasn't been a full year, but we've been covering them for quite some time, and we've been covering them since $3 a share. And every time that we've had success investing in the stock, in fact, we have some trades going on right now. APLX, we just started trading this last week. We're up 41% since last week. So we were able to buy this dip here and actually capitalize on a large portion of this swing. And, I'm still saying, we could see it continue up despite being up 41%. And we did that live in our daily live trading in StockMate. And you can see some of the instances from a lot of members. There's a few reasons I think people are most interested in APLD. One of the things that has been really interesting about APLD, and this is what Lawrence just posted in StockMate. Thanks, Lawrence, for always posting great stuff there. Applied Digital leads $25 million funding round for Corintis to advance innovation in data center technology. And so not only have they signed over $15 billion in deals with AI hyperscalers, and their market cap is still only sitting around 7 or 8 million. So they're still way below their total pipeline right now with a positive balance sheet. Is this 25 million in funding? It might not be a whole lot compared to what they've done, but they're focusing on advancing the this liquid cooling, okay, which is a prerequisite for building ultra high density GPU based compute systems. And it's an investment that highlights the company's focus on advancing technologies to enhance efficiency, reliability, and sustainability across every layer of digital infrastructure. Now, what's really interesting is that up until this point, it was mostly like APLD was focused on the actual construction of the data centers. And when we would talk about it, we'd look at, how they're building out in North Dakota, and they're working with CoreWeave, and they're constructing the data centers with, yes, liquid cooling. Yes, the point of generation is worked out very well with the wind turbines and with the solar power. But where it gets interesting is that they've actually found growth in building these data centers and now investing back into, according to this article from Lawrence, thanks for dropping it, and straight from the source, investing into AI optimized data centers through partnerships to advance the power, cooling, and efficiency. And so I think when you're looking at a data center constructor, it's good to see that they're also starting to build into the infrastructure. It's possible that while they might be working with companies that need that data center built very quickly, and that's why they're getting billions of dollars to do so, is that they also want to own the infrastructure, own some of the subcontractors, or have a piece of the subcontractors that go into the construction so that they can capitalize more on the growth. So that's how it looks for APLD. You got this considerable uptrend, and then the recent financials have looked favorable. You got revenue increasing about 84% year over year. Net income still negative, but anticipating more income with the recent deals that they have signed. Almost always when you see the balance sheet up to 2.4 billion, you're looking at a good situation, because 2.4 billion right now is already, over 25% of their market cap. Okay, and their market cap's at 8 billion, but some of their back pipeline of the deals that they've signed have been in the tens of billions of dollars. So that's what I like about them. I think they're on the right track again. What I would watch is that nearest support around $27 that they bounced at this morning, and then seeing that they continue this overall uptrend that we were watching, this trend that started back in late November into this $30 price point, which is their next target. And they do have the nearest support level is going to be right around 28.50. You can see when they're making higher highs, the previous resistance acts as a support. You can see that here, you can see that here, and then you can also see that right now, that previous resistance level at 28.50, right around here, is going to be the next level of support, with a stronger support around $27. So that's how it looks for APLD. Again, we're going to be continuing to watch it and trade it and invest in it and see if any opportunities present themselves here at market open tomorrow. The buying and selling insider wise has looked pretty solid, more buys than sells. And one of their top investors, if we can pull it up here, is actually going to be NVIDIA. So NVIDIA is investing in the company. You can see that here, NVIDIA Corp as an institution that's buying in insiders and institutions. You got Vanguard, BlackRock, State Street, and others that have been doubling down on APLD. We'll see if any opportunities present themselves at market open tomorrow morning again, as we're able to capitalize on the APLX trade this month. And if you'd like to join us there, again, it's the second link in the description below. We do have a sale there for StockMate. You get fundamental technical analysis on the top companies. You can learn, you can grow with other investors. There's about 29 millionaires in the group, actually 30 millionaires that we've tracked at this point. And you get a free t-shirt when you join, when you sign up. Again, it's a daily live trading. It's an email you get 15 minutes before, and you can join us there at market open Monday through Friday. We'll be there tomorrow morning and would love to see you there. Again, at StockMate, second link below. Appreciate you all. If I earned your thumbs up, hit the like button. Do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.